Chapter 901 Dad, let's not play like this next time, okay? Okay. Anyway, I have been separated from my master for so long, and these few months are not a big deal. Besides, if I can complete my mission in a few months, then I can have fun with my master. After listening to the system's words, Yifeng also shook his head helplessly, and then made his decision. That's right. System, in the special divine jar, are there any special treasures or elixirs that can lower one's cultivation? At this moment, Yifeng suddenly thought of something, and then asked the system. Ding. There are many special treasures and elixirs in the special divine jar that can reduce the cultivation level. However, host, you are a fool, why are you asking this? You don't want to let your cultivation level drop back to the peak of the 8th level of the Divine Calamity realm, do you? Hearing Yifeng's question, the system also answered with great anxiety. After all, it knows Yifeng's character of not playing by the rules very well. Well, I do have this idea. However, if you can agree to a small request of mine, I will not do that, but prepare to ascend to the Chaos realm directly in 3 days. After hearing the system's question, Yifeng said his thoughts with a smirk on his face. Ding. Host, what is your small request? At this time, the voice of the system was full of anxiety, because it felt that Yifeng was definitely not holding back anything good. System. I see that other people's systems all call the host the master. But you keep calling me the host, so I want you to call me Daddy. After hearing what the system said, Yifeng directly stated his little request. What the hell is other people's systems? That's just a fictional system you saw in literary works in your previous life. And I'm a real system. Also, even if those systems really exist, they all call the host the master. Why do you want me to call you Daddy? You're not the one who bullies the system like this. After hearing Yifeng's little request, the system went crazy. It really didn't expect that Yifeng would make such a shameless little request. Ding. Host, you old six, isn't your little request a bit too much? You know, as the most arrogant son, I also have dignity, okay? So, Dad, let's not play like this next time, okay? Then, the system said the most cowardly words in the strongest tone. Ha ha ha. Okay. Don't play like this next time. Hearing what the system said, Yifeng couldn't help laughing, and then he also made a promise. System, just listen to this, I can't take it seriously. After all, this old six is the real old six. If I really believe it, then I will lose. Although I promised not to play like this. But I didn't say that I can't change the way I play. Let the son call the master mother in the future, then I am still a father. At this time, Yifeng also talked to himself with a smirk on his face. The next morning. Young Master Yi. We have killed all the top-level exotic beasts in the deepest part of this enchanting forest. What should we do next? Seeing Yifeng wake up, the saint of Yaoqi also asked hurriedly. After all, if he stayed like this, it would be a bit too boring. With the number of top-level exotic beast cores in our hands, it can be said that the top 3 of the Tianjiao list are already secured. So, there is no point in staying in this enchanting forest. Just crush the sky-peaking order and return to the divine domain city. Hearing the saint of Yaoqi's question, Yifeng also answered directly. My lord. If I go back to the divine domain city, I won't go there. After all, this Tianjiao list has no meaning to me. So, I want to go back to Xinghuan Palace to rest. Yi Xiaogua, who was standing by, said what he thought after hearing what Yifeng said. Okay. Then you go back to Xinghuan Palace first. If nothing unexpected happens, I will go back at night. After hearing what Yi Xiaogua said, Yifeng also agreed directly. Curiosity kills the cat. Watching the fun really comes at a price. Just following my lord to join in the fun once, I went from the Queen of Prediction to the King of Prediction fart. If I join in the fun a few more times, I will really be useless. So, I'd better stay away from my lord as much as possible in the future. I don't want to enjoy the excitement of the unknown anymore. At this time, Yi Xiaogua, who walked into the space crack, also talked to himself with a bitter smile on his face. Xinghuan Mountain, Xinghuan Palace. Xiaohe, Xiaobai, Xiaojian, Xiaojiao, Xiaochue. Welcome to Sister Erpy. When Yi Xiaogua walked out of the space crack, Yi Xiaohe, Yi Xiaobai, Yi Xiaojian and others who had been waiting for a long time shouted while trying to hold back their laughter. Sister Erpy? Wasn't she the king of predictable farts before? Now I have another nickname. Hearing the new names that the others addressed him, Yi Xiaogua's face gradually darkened, and then he looked at them and said coldly, "It seems that I haven't punished you for a long time, and your skin is really itchy. Run. Sister Erpy is going to hit. No, Sister Erpy is going to kill people. Everyone hide." Hearing what Yi Xiaogua said, Yi Xiaohe also pretended to be terrified and shouted loudly, and then the 5 people pretended to be panicked and ran around. On the other side. In Xinyu City, Xinshan Pavilion. Mr. Yi. Ms. Long. Please have some tea. At this time, in Xinshan Pavilion, Qing Yuan also respectfully served the tea that he had brewed for Yi Feng and Yaoqi Saint. After all, he knew that the two in front of him were not geniuses at all, but terrifying existences that could wipe him out with just a fart or a palm. Master Qing. We crushed the sky-peaking order in advance, so according to the rules set before, the number of exotic beast cores we have now is the number of exotic beast cores used to determine the final ranking of the Tianjiao list. So, these are all the exotic beast cores we got from hunting exotic beasts this time. Take a look. Yi Feng handed 2 magic rings, containing top-level, exotic beast cores, to Qing Yuan. Master Yi. No need to wait until the 3rd day. I can make a judgment now. You are the leader of the Tianjiao in this battle of Tianjiao, and Miss Long ranks 2nd on the Tianjiao list. After all, the number of top-level exotic beasts you have hunted is too many. Let alone 3 days, even if the other Tianjios are given 3 months, the number and grade of exotic beast cores they can obtain will definitely not be comparable to yours. By the way, Master Yi, you can just call me Xiaoqing. I really can't stand being called Master Qing. After hearing Yi Feng's words, Qing Yuan also hurriedly said. Chapter 902 What? Zui Tianga runs to the dream hut every day? Huh? Xiaoqing? Master Qing, isn't it a bit disrespectful to call you that? After hearing Qing Yuan's last sentence, Yi Feng also asked seriously. Master Yi. You can call me Xiaoqing, that is the greatest respect for me. After all, in your eyes, I am just a little trash. At this time, Qing Yuan also explained with a wry smile. Okay then. Xiaoqing, the next thing about the Tianjiao list is up to you. We both have something to do, so we'll leave first. Speaking of this, Yi Feng suddenly thought of something, and then threw a small bottle containing 10 Super Thunder pills to Qing Yuan, and then said, Xiaoqing, since you know that we have killed many top-level monsters, you must know how we killed them, and the 10 pills in this bottle are special pills that can fire cannons. You keep them, maybe they can save your life someday. After that, Yi Feng activated a designated space portal, and then walked directly into the space portal with the Saint of Yaoqi. Xiaoqing. 1 order. Then, I got 10 super pills? I'm not dreaming. Looking at the small bottle of super pills in his hand, Qing Yuan was so excited that his whole body trembled. He really didn't expect that he just did some things within his ability, but in the end, there would be such a big surprise. Not bad, not bad. Fortunately, I am here to host the Tianjiao battle this time, otherwise, such a big benefit might have benefited some bastard. At this time, Qing Yuan, who had recovered from his shock, also talked to himself with a face full of relief. Xinghuan Mountain, at the foot of the mountain. Young Master Yi. You're back. Seeing Yi Feng walk out of the space crack, Zhu Shan, the leader of the 5 tigers at the foot of the mountain, also hurriedly walked in front of Yi Feng, and then shouted very respectfully. Zhu Shan, where is Zue Tianga? Looking around, when Yi Feng didn't see Zue Tianga, he looked at Zhu Shan with a puzzled look and asked. Young Master Yi. Go to the mountain and take care of that guy. That guy has become addicted to the dream hut and can't extricate himself. After hearing Yi Feng asking about Zue Tianga, Zhu Shan also told Zue Tianga's situation helplessly. Zue Tianga, the inheritor of the god-killing sect. One of the top talents of the younger generation in the god realm, at this time, he was obsessed with the fantasy hut and couldn't extricate himself? After hearing Zhu Shan's words, Yi Feng's head was instantly filled with countless question marks. Zhu Shan. What's the situation? Tell me. Why am I a little confused? Then, Yi Feng looked at Zhu Shan and asked again. Young Master Yi. This is what happened. After Palace Master Hua brought Zue Tianga back, he started to let him start to create the god-killing sect. However, Zue Tianga said he wanted to go to the Star Soul Palace to take a look, so Palace Master Hua took him to visit the Star Soul Palace. As a result, this time, Zue Tianga fell in love with the fantasy hut. Every time I reminded him to create the god-killing sect, he said he had a stomachache, and then ran to the fantasy hut in the Star Soul Palace. It's no exaggeration to say that this kid is either in the fantasy hut or on the way to the fantasy hut all day. It can be said that he is completely obsessed. Hearing Yi Feng's question, Zhu Shan also hurriedly explained. Although in the dream hut, one can enter a special fantasy world, and then create everything there and do whatever he wants. But he is a peerless genius after all, he shouldn't be addicted to it. Also, didn't Palace Master Hua care about him doing this? As he said that, Yi Feng looked at Zhu Shan with a puzzled look and asked again. I did. Why didn't you do that? But even if Palace Master Hua stepped on the heavenly tribulation cloud and slashed him madly, he couldn't stop his determination to go to the dream hut. Hearing Yi Feng's words, Zhu Shan also explained with a wry smile. Even if the heavenly tribulation cloud slashed wildly, it couldn't stop him? This Zue Tianga is going crazy. Hearing this, Yi Feng also revealed a touch of surprise, and then ordered the system, use the opportunity to spy on the secrets of heaven once, and check why the Zue Tianga keeps running to the dream hut. Ding. Consume an opportunity to spy on the secrets of heaven. The reason why Zue Tianga keeps running to the dream hut is because he can create his elder brother in that special illusion, and he can also teach his elder brother a lesson in that special illusion. As Yi Feng's voice fell, the voice of the system rang from his mind. He would rather be struck by the heavenly calamity cloud than go to the dream hut. Mine is to beat his big brother in that special fantasy? After knowing this situation, Yi Feng was stunned. Ding. Host, although his elder brother is not as talented as him and not as good as him in cultivation, because both of them lost their parents when they were young, it was his elder brother who raised him up, or in other words, Zue Tianga grew up under the stick education of his elder brother, so no matter how strong he is, when facing his elder brother, he is a well-behaved and obedient younger brother. So, in reality, he dare not be arrogant with his elder brother, so he can only be arrogant in the special illusion, but the relationship between the two brothers is very good. If one of them gets into trouble, the other will definitely risk his life to take revenge. Just when Yi Feng was full of confusion, the voice of the system sounded again in his mind. Dare not be arrogant in reality. So, you have to be arrogant in that special illusion? This Zue Tianga is quite playful. After knowing this situation, Yi Feng couldn't help laughing. Ding. Host, Zhui Tiange's elder brother, is currently an inner disciple of the Divine Fire sect. What do you think? If we pry his elder brother over, take him into the Xinghuan Palace, and let him serve as the palace's external affairs elder, specifically responsible for managing the god-killing sect, wouldn't that be very interesting? You know, Zhui Tiange always avoids his elder brother, for fear that his elder brother will hit him with a stick. At this time, the system's voice sounded again in Yifeng's mind. System. Do you have to be so mean? We are decent people, how can we bully Zhui Tiange like this? Hearing the system's suggestion, Yifeng also scolded angrily, and then continued, let Xiaojiao come over. It just so happens that I got 100 lava hearts before and have nowhere to spend them. I'm going to the Divine Fire Gate to spend them, and by the way, I'm going to help Zhui Tiange prepare another mysterious gift full of love. System? You said I'm a dog. You said I bullied Zhui Tiange? In the end, you're still going, and you even said you were going to prepare a mysterious gift full of love. I think you're even more dog than me, but I'm a bright dog, and you're a bigging dog. Chapter 903 Little Kid, are you a boy or a girl? What's going on? I just arrived, and Yi Xiao left? And then, he left me here alone? What should I do now? Looking at Yifeng leaving, the saint of Yaoqi beside him was stunned. Little kid. Since you are the one brought back by Master Yi, we are family. So, are you a man or a woman? Just then, Zhu Shan's voice rang out from the side, and Qin Ziheng and the three great elders of Dian's sect all looked at the saint of Yaoqi seriously. After all, with the previous experience of Shidachuan, they really couldn't tell the difference between the women brought back by Yifeng. Asking me if I am a man or a woman? What, aren't my features obvious enough? Hearing Zhu Shan's question, the saint of Yaoqi also lowered her head and looked at her feet. When she found that she couldn't see her feet at all, she breathed a sigh of relief, and then murmured to herself, no, why are they asking me this question? Everyone. What are you doing? Do you want to bet on a dragon race? At this time, Shidachuan walked down the mountain road with 5 young sky-devouring demon dragons, and then asked the 5 tigers at the foot of the mountain. Who is this person? Before the 5 tigers at the foot of the mountain could answer, Shidachuan noticed the saint of Yaoqi standing beside him, and then asked curiously. Brother Shi. She is the person brought back by Master Yi. However, Master Yi left before introducing her identity. So, we don't know who she is now. Hearing Shidachuan's question, Zhu Shan also hurriedly explained. So that's it. After understanding the situation, Shidachuan also smiled and looked at the saint of Yaoqi. Great. I didn't expect that there are other female disciples here besides me. In this way, I won't be too lonely in the future, and I can communicate more with this sister when I have nothing to do. Looking at Shidachuan, whose appearance is not inferior to hers, the saint of Yaoqi also showed a touch of joy on her face. That. Are you a man or a woman? Just when the saint of Yaoqi showed a happy expression, Shidachuan looked at her seriously and asked. Are you all blind? Can't you see the obvious features on me? Why does everyone ask me this strange question? When the saint of Yaoqi heard this, she was confused. She couldn't understand why everyone asked her this question. Everyone. I'm a woman. Although she didn't understand, the saint of Yaoqi still took a deep breath, then looked at everyone and answered. What? You are a woman? Are you sure you are not lying to us? When everyone heard this, they all asked back with a look of disbelief. You asked, I told you. Then, I told you, you still don't believe it? Then why are you asking me? Are you all crazy? Seeing the reactions of the crowd, Yaoqi Saint's face was instantly filled with black lines. Then she gritted her teeth and looked directly at Shidachuan and said, Sister, why don't we find a place where no one is around, and you can come and verify my situation in person, then everything will be clear. After saying that, Yao Qi Saint also revealed a helpless look. She really didn't expect that when she came to Yifeng's palace, the first thing she would do would be to find a way to prove whether she was a woman. Ah. Let me verify your identity? That's a bit bad, after all, I'm a man. Otherwise, I'll contact Yi Xiao and then confirm your identity with Yi Xiao. After saying that, Shi Duchuan walked aside, then took out the sound transmission stone and contacted Yi Feng. You are so beautiful, speak so nicely, and have such a sexy figure. Then, you tell me now, you are a man? After hearing what Shi Duchuan said, Yao Qi Saint Lady couldn't believe her ears and eyes for a while. Little kid. You don't know. All of us here look like men to every woman, because of Shi Duchuan. So, after seeing you, we want to confirm your identity, so that we can avoid many misunderstandings. At this time, Zhu Shan's voice also sounded from the side. So that's it. No wonder they all asked me this strange question. Besides, I have a little psychological shadow after knowing that this guy is a man. After hearing Zhu Shan's explanation, Yao Qi Saint Lady finally understood it completely. Shenhua Peak, under the peak. Female. She is a female. By the way, let her go back to her holy land to deal with her own affairs first. Wait until she has dealt with everything, then let her come over. After saying that, Yi Feng put away the sound transmission stone, and then muttered to himself, it seems that Shi Duchuan has a great influence on everyone. Even if they see a woman, they will be suspicious. Hey! Who are you? Why did you come to my Shenhua men? At this time, the two disciples of the Divine Fire sect stationed at the foot of the peak asked Yi Feng. Swish! Yi Feng didn't waste any words, and directly threw a divine ring containing the lava heart over, and then said, please give this divine ring to the master of your sect. When he sees what's inside the divine ring, he will come to see me in person. After that, in order to save unnecessary trouble, Yi Feng released a trace of the terrifying aura of the ninth peak of the divine tribulation realm. Stare. Feeling the terrifying aura emanating from Yi Feng, the two disciples of the Divine Fire sect were also shocked, and then one of them took the divine ring and ran to the top of the Divine Fire peak without saying any more nonsense. Take advantage of this time to check the situation of the lava heart and the newly refreshed wasteful products today. Seeing that the disciple of the Divine Fire sect had already left with the divine ring, Yi Feng also took out the rocking chair and lay on it, and then checked the situation of the lava heart and the wasteful products refreshed today. Lava heart, a special product in the heavenly Tao battlefield, it contains extremely powerful lava fire. If there are enough of them, they can absorb the power in the lava heart and then condense the lava sea in the body. At the last moment, they will either succeed in condensing or be burned to ashes by the huge lava fire. By absorbing the power in the lava heart, condensing the lava sea is so dangerous? Either succeed or die. Seeing this situation, Yi Feng also showed a touch of surprise, and then asked the system directly, System, what is the success rate of condensing the lava sea? Chapter 904 What? Selling me out? Ding. Host, because of the special nature of the lava heart, no matter who it is, the success rate of condensing the lava sea is only 50%. However, if it is a lava heart that is millions of years old, the success rate will be 100%. As Yifeng's voice fell, the system's voice rang in his mind. Oh. An ordinary lava heart has a 50% chance of condensing a lava sea. And a lava heart that is 1,000,000 years old has a 100% chance of condensing a lava sea? Hearing this, Yi Feng asked again, System, how old are the 100 lava hearts in my hand? Ding. Host, the lava hearts in your hand are tens of millions of years old. It is no exaggeration to say that even a pig can become a top powerhouse in the god realm by absorbing this lava heart and condensing a lava sea. Ding. That's right, host. Lord, even one lava heart of this age can successfully condense a powerful lava sea. However, the more lava hearts absorbed, the stronger the condensed lava sea will be. For example, the power contained in the lava sea in the body of a person who absorbs one lava heart may only be enough for one attack, but a person who absorbs 100 lava hearts can make 100 attacks, and the recovery speed is far from comparable to that of a person who absorbs one lava heart. Hearing Yifeng's inquiry, the system also explained the situation in detail. Fuck. A lava heart that's tens of millions of years old can directly create a top-level strongman in the god realm. This is too powerful. And I have 100 yuan, so I can use a lava heart to buy Zue Tiange's brother, and then use 99 lava hearts to make his elder brother a top-level strongman. Maybe he can surpass Zue Tiange. When Zue Tiange sees that his elder brother has become stronger than him, he will be so happy. Thinking of this, Yifeng also grinned. That's right. System, if I do this, will it be considered a waste? Suddenly, Yifeng also thought of something, and then asked the system. Ding. Host, you used 100 lava hearts that are tens of millions of years old just to watch the fun. If this is not considered a waste, then what is a waste? Soon, the system's voice rang in Yifeng's mind. On the other side. Oh. A strange strongman came down from the peak. And he asked you to bring me a divine ring, saying that I would go see him in person after seeing what was inside the divine ring? After hearing what his disciple said, Li Tianhua also revealed a trace of disdain, and then said, who does he think he is? He wants me to see him in person with some things. It's ridiculous. This is the lava heart. There is actually a lava heart in this divine ring. However, when Li Tianhua checked the lava heart in the divine ring, his expression changed drastically, and he exclaimed. A moment later. Too scary. The age of this lava heart is definitely more than 1,000,000 years, but even I can't figure out how old it is. It's no exaggeration to say that even if the Divine Fire sect sells everything, it probably can't afford this lava heart. Thinking of this, Li Tianhua looked at the disciple fiercely, and then hurriedly said, quick, take me to see this person. Divine Fire Peak, under the peak. Master. This is your divine ring, keep it. By the way, what business did you have with my Divine Fire sect? When Li Tianhua arrived at the foot of the peak, he respectfully handed the divine ring containing the lava heart to Yifeng, because he sensed an extremely strong sense of crisis in Yifeng, and since the other party could easily take out such a treasure, he knew that the other party was definitely not someone he could afford to provoke. It's not convenient to talk here. Take me to your Divine Fire sect first. After Yifeng took the divine ring handed over by the other party, he spoke directly. A moment later, Divine Fire Sect, Divine Fire Hall. Young Master Yi. I wonder if you have anything to do in my Divine Fire Sect. After arriving at the Divine Fire Hall, Li Tianhua asked again with an uneasy look. By someone. There is an inner disciple in your Divine Fire Sect, his name is Zue Tianqing. I want to buy him. After saying that, Yifeng threw the divine ring with the lava heart to Li Tianhua again. By someone? You use such an expensive lava heart to buy an inner disciple of my Divine Fire sect? So wasteful? Hearing Yifeng's words, Li Tianhua was also confused. You know, this lava heart of who knows how many years is enough to buy his entire Divine Fire sect. Young Master Yi. That disciple named Zue Tianqing is lucky to be favored by you. I'll just let him go with you, there's no need to buy him. Although he was reluctant to part with the divine ring in his hand, Li Tianhua still expressed his thoughts. As for why Yifeng wanted to buy Zue Tianqing, he didn't want to care. As long as he could send this mysterious young master away and ensure the safety of the Divine Fire sect, he would be thankful. It seems that you don't know who this Zue Tianqing is. But it doesn't matter. Just accept this divine ring. It's your compensation. After all, if I don't take him away, then because of his existence, the benefits that your divine fire sect can get in the future are unimaginable. Seeing Li Tianhua reluctantly handing the divine ring back, Yi Feng also explained with a smile. What does this mean? Could it be that Zhuwei Tianqing is still an extraordinary figure? And I didn't even know that such a great person existed in my divine fire sect? Hearing Yi Feng's words, Li Tianhua also showed a touch of shock. Master Li. Can you call Zhuwei Tianqing over first? At this moment, Yi Feng's voice sounded from the side. Young Master Yi. I'll ask someone to invite young Master Zhuwei over right away. Hearing Yi Feng's words, Li Tianhua also responded quickly. After a while. What? Sell me out? When Zhuwei Tianqing came to the hall and learned about this situation, his expression changed drastically, and he exclaimed. Zhuwei Tianqing. You are lucky to be noticed by Master Yi. Why don't you thank Master Yi? At this time, Li Tianhua also looked at Zhuwei Tianqing and reminded him. No. I won't leave. I am a member of the Divine Fire sect in life and a ghost of the Divine Fire sect in death. If you want me to leave the Divine Fire sect, you have to carry my body out, otherwise, I will never leave the Divine Fire sect. However, after hearing Li Tianhua's reminder, Zhuwei Tianqing expressed his attitude resolutely. Chapter 905. I was selling him, but he stole my house? Not leaving? Not leaving even if you die? What the hell is going on? What on earth is good about our Shenhua sect? Can't we change it? Hearing Zhuwei Tianqing's words, Li Tianhua felt like he was going to explode. He really didn't expect Zhuwei Tianqing's attitude to be so tough. Huh? Why is Zhuwei Tianqing so loyal to Shenhua sect? Yi Feng, who was standing by, showed a look of surprise on his face after hearing what the other party said, and then gave an order to the system, consume a chance to spy on the secrets of heaven, and check why Zhuwei Tianqing is unwilling to leave Shenhua sect. Ding. Consume a chance to spy on the secrets of heaven. The reason why Zhuwei Tianqing is unwilling to leave Shenhua sect is because he has secretly been in love with Li Tianhua's daughter. For the sake of the person he loves, he naturally doesn't want to leave Shenhua sect. As Yi Feng's voice fell, the voice of the system rang in his mind. Li Tianhua is still selling Zhuwei Tianqing here. As a result, Zhuwei Tianqing has already dug out his lair? Is it so exciting? After understanding this situation, Yi Feng also showed a look of surprise. Zhuwei Tianqing. You have a great opportunity, but you don't know how to cherish it. Are you stupid? At this time, Li Tianhua was also a little angry and scolded Zhuwei Tianqing. Although he was very happy to have such a loyal disciple in the sect, the current situation forced him to give up this loyal disciple. Okay. Master Li, since he doesn't want to go with me, forget it. But I can't come here in vain, otherwise, I will find someone else to buy it. At this time, Yi Feng also thought of some interesting ideas, and then looked at Li Tianhua with a playful look and expressed his thoughts. This one can't be bought, so are you going to change it? Hearing Yi Feng's words, Li Tianhua was also stunned, and then quickly responded, Young Master Yi, then you can change someone, but don't worry, no matter who you choose this time, I will let him go with you. If he dares not to go with you, I will knock him out and give him to you. Okay. Then let Master Li's daughter go with me. I will take her into my palace and give her the best training resources and the most powerful training methods. I will definitely make her become a top powerhouse in the God realm in the shortest time. After hearing Li Tianhua's words, Yi Feng directly expressed his thoughts. What? Take my daughter away? Then my daughter will fly away directly? Is happiness coming so suddenly? Hearing Yi Feng's words, Li Tianhua instantly became excited. On the other side. What? He wants to take Yaoer away? That's a mess, isn't it? No, I have to go with him, I absolutely can't be separated from Yaoer. When Zui Tianqing heard this, his face suddenly changed, and then he made a decision in his heart. Master Yi. I was ignorant just now. I hope Master Yi can give me another chance so that I can leave with you. Then, Zui Tianqing looked at Yi Feng respectfully and told him his decision. What's going on? Didn't you just say that you would never leave the Xinhua sect? Why did you change your mind at this point? Is your loyalty to the Xinhua sect so unstable? Li Tianhua, who was standing by, was completely stunned after hearing what Zui Tianqing said. He had never thought that a person's expression could change so quickly. Wait a minute. He just refused to leave. But now, my daughter is leaving, and he will leave with her. Does that mean he stayed in or left Shenhuamen because of my daughter? Thinking that his old nest might have been stolen, Li Tianhua's face turned ugly in an instant, and then he looked directly at Zui Tianqing and asked, Zui Tianqing, do you have any relationship with my daughter? Peng. Hearing Li Tianhua's question, Zui Tianqing knelt down directly, and then said seriously, Master, Yaoer and I are sincere, and I hope you will help me. I will help you. You are just an inner disciple, how can you be worthy of my precious daughter? I tell you, you'd better leave my daughter as soon as possible, otherwise, don't blame me for being rude to you. Hearing Zui Tianqing's words, Li Tianhua also yelled in exasperation. Master Li. Zui Tianqing's younger brother is called Zui Tianga, and he is a leader of the younger generation. Moreover, his brother's current cultivation is at the peak of the 9th level of the divine tribulation realm. It is no exaggeration to say that his brother alone can overthrow your entire divine fire sect. Also, his brother is the inheritor of the god-killing sect. With the countless powerful techniques and treasures he inherited, once the god-killing sect is rebuilt, it will definitely become one of the dominant forces in the god realm in a very short time, and his god-killing sect is a vassal force of my Xinghuan palace. Finally, I still have 99 pieces of lava hearts that are tens of millions of years old. I will let Zui Tianqing absorb them all, and then let him condense the strongest lava sea. By then, looking at the entire god realm, there will probably be only a handful of people who can beat him. So, is it him who is marrying up to your daughter, or is it your daughter who is marrying up to him? You'd better figure it out first. At this moment, Yi Feng's voice rang out from Li Tianhua's mind. What? Hearing this, Li Tianhua's face showed an unbelievable look. He never thought that Zui Tianqing's identity was so awesome. Good son-in-law. Get up quickly. I agree with you and Yaoer. Then, Li Tianhua seemed to have changed into a different person, and directly helped Zui Tianqing up. Didn't you just scold me for not being worthy? How come you called me a good son-in-law when you were just farting? I'm a little panicked by what you did. Hearing this, and looking at Li Tianhua who helped him up, Zui Tianqing was completely stunned. Zui Tianqing. Do you have countless question marks in your mind at this moment? I tell you, the reason why Master Li agreed to you and Yaoer's relationship was entirely because of my persuasion. At this moment, Yi Feng's voice rang from the side. Seeing Li Tianhua nodded, Zui Tianqing also quickly knelt down in front of Yi Feng, and then said with gratitude, Young Master Yi, Tianqing will always remember this kindness. All right. I won't tease you anymore. I came here specifically to find you this time, hoping that you can become the foreign affairs elder of my Xinghuan palace and manage all the vassal forces under the Xinghuan palace for me. After helping Zui Tianqing up with a smile, Yi Feng explained the purpose of his visit. Chapter 906 Brother, let's talk it over, put down the stick first. You came here specifically to find me? Then, you want me, an inner disciple of the Divine Fire sect, to be the foreign affairs elder of your palace? Are you crazy, or is this world crazy? Hearing what Yifeng said, Zui Tianqing was stunned on the spot, because he couldn't understand why Yifeng did this. Master Yi. Thank you for looking up to me, but I am weak and I am afraid I can't be qualified as the foreign affairs elder. After all, with my cultivation level, those vassal forces of your palace will never obey me. After recovering from his shock, Zui Tianqing explained his own situation in a realistic way. Zui Tianqing. Although you are weak, you can suppress it with blood. After all, my Xinghuan palace currently has only one vassal force, and the controller of this vassal force is your brother, Zui Tianga. Speaking of this, Yifeng also came to Zui Tianqing's side, and then lowered his voice and continued, your brother has been using the power of Shuiyun Huanjing recently to do whatever he wants to you in that special environment. It can be said that he has done hundreds or thousands of times in that special environment what he dare not do to you in reality. What? That little bastard dared to do this? He is really looking for a fight. Hearing the latter words, Zui Tianqing was directly angry. An hour later. It's terrible. It's really terrible. Is this the lava sea condensed by 99 pieces of lava hearts that are tens of millions of years old? Seeing Zui Tianqing in the sea of fire, Li Tianhua's eyes also revealed a trace of fear, because he could feel that the power contained in the terrifying sea of fire could easily wipe him out. It can be said that now, in Zui Tianqing's eyes, he is just an ant that can be wiped out at will. Huh. Fortunately, Master Yi reminded me before. Otherwise, I would have missed such a great son-in-law. After being shocked, Li Tianhua's face showed a trace of relief. Master Yi. You have given me such a powerful force, Tianqing has nothing to repay. If you need Tianqing in the future, just speak up, even if you pay with your life, Tianqing will never back down. When Zui Tianqing completely condensed the sea of lava, he knelt down again towards Yifeng, and then expressed his attitude with a firm expression. Okay. From now on, you just need to be a good foreign affairs elder. As for now, you should go back to the palace gate with me. After all, your brother is now obsessed with the dream hut and can't extricate himself. I'm afraid only you can calm him down. After hearing Zui Tianqing's words, Yifeng also said with a smile. Xinghuan Palace, outside the dream hut. Young Master Yi. Leave Zui Tianga to me. I will definitely let him establish the god-killing sect in the shortest possible time. Outside the dream hut, Zui Tianqing, holding a long stick, also looked at Yifeng and made a promise. Okay. Wait for Palace Master Hua to come out, then you can go in. After hearing this, Yifeng also responded with a smile, and at the same time thought to himself, Zui Tianga will definitely jump up with excitement when he sees this mysterious gift full of love that he specially prepared for him. Squeak. At this moment, the door of the dream hut suddenly opened, and then Huashan walked out from inside. Young Master Yi. Zui Tianga is ready. You can let the foreign affairs elder in. When Huashan came to Yifeng, he explained the situation with a smile. After hearing this, Zui Tianqing, who was standing by, weighed the long stick in his hand, and then walked into the dream hut with a smile on his face. Inside the dream hut. Ah. It seems that I can't enjoy it for a few days. Then enjoy it for the last 3 days. After 3 days, I will immediately start to create the god-killing sect. Otherwise, if I really make young Master Yi angry, I'll be in trouble. But in that special illusion, I can do whatever I want to my elder brother. That feeling really makes me unable to stop. When Huashan left, Zui Tianga shook his head and smiled bitterly. He also knew that his current behavior was wrong, but he really couldn't control himself. That's right. Just now, Palace Master Hua said that young Master Yi prepared a mysterious gift full of love for me. What would it be? Thinking of what Huashan had just said, Zui Tianga also looked forward to it a little. That person? That stick? Why do I look a little familiar? However, when Zhuge Tiange noticed a familiar figure appearing at the door, he was confused at first, then terrified, and finally, endless fear, and even his whole body began to tremble. He never thought that the mysterious gift full of love that Yi Feng prepared for him would be his elder brother. Tiangu. Today I come to see you, not as your elder brother, but as the external affairs elder. Thanks to Master Ye's appreciation, I am now the external affairs elder of Xinghuan Palace, fully responsible for all the vassal forces under Xinghuan Palace. As the first vassal force under Xinghuan Palace, your god-killing sect has not started to rebuild for such a long time, so I have to give you a good lesson. Noticing that Zhuge Tiange was looking at him with horror, Zhuge Tianqing also introduced his identity and the purpose of coming to him with a playful look. My elder brother has become the external affairs elder of Xinghuan Palace, responsible for managing all vassal forces? But now, Xinghuan Palace has only one vassal force. That means, Major General Yi asked my big brother to come here just to deal with me? After understanding this situation, Zhuge Tiange wanted to cry to death. He dared to guarantee that this situation was definitely related to his constant running to the dream hut these days. Big brother. You should put down the stick first. Let's talk it out. Seeing Zhuge Tianqing holding a long stick getting closer and closer, Zhuge Tiange also said hurriedly, in a panic. Put it down? Where to put it? On your face? As he said that, Zhuge Tianqing, who had already walked in front of Zhuge Tiange, raised the wooden stick in his hand and hit Zhuge Tiange. Ding! Congratulations to the host for triggering the prodigal behavior, reward 30 million prodigal points, reward random breakthrough scroll *3. At this time, the system's reward prompt sound also rang from Yifeng's mind. Huh! I was rewarded with 3 random breakthrough scrolls. This reward can be kept for master. Wait a minute, at this moment, Yifeng suddenly thought of something, and then said to himself, by the way, before ascending to the Chaos Realm, why don't I try to get more random breakthrough scrolls? If there are enough random breakthrough scrolls, after Master ascends to the God Realm, can he ascend directly on the spot and then go to the Chaos Realm to find me? Chapter 907 Super Wasteful Task, Extremely Crazy. System. In these 3 days, whether it is issuing tasks, triggering wasteful behavior, or completing wasteful products, can the rewards be replaced with random breakthrough scrolls for me? Then, Yifeng asked the system directly. Ding! Host, you are such a fool. You can't play like this. You should know that any system reward is uncontrollable, so your idea is simply not feasible. Oh. Then I'll change a request that you can do. That is, from now on, you have to call me Dad every morning. If you don't agree, I won't ascend to the Chaos Realm. Hearing the system's answer, Yifeng pretended to be disappointed and changed a request. Threaten me? I am the son of the godly rich, and you dare to threaten me? This is really a son who doesn't show his power, and you treat me as a garbage son. Hearing Yifeng's threat, the system was instantly angry. Ding! Host, I tell you, my maximum authority can only slightly affect the rewards of random tasks, but I can't affect the rewards of profligate behavior and the completion of profligate products at all, so I can only guarantee that in the random tasks, the rewards will be random breakthrough scrolls. If you feel that this is not enough, then forget it. Then, the extremely tough voice of the system sounded from Yifeng's mind. Huh? Can it only affect the rewards of random tasks? After hearing the system's words, Yifeng also revealed a look of dissatisfaction, but in the end he said helplessly, forget it, random tasks are random tasks, then complete a few more random tasks in these 3 days. Young Master Yi. I was wrong. Please, get my brother away quickly. Otherwise, I will be beaten to death by him. At this time, Zhuge Tiange, who had been beaten into a pig's face, ran out of the dream hut, then knelt in front of Yi Feng, hugged Yi Feng's thigh and begged with a face full of grievance. "Zui Tiange. Are you kidding me? You know, your elder brother is the foreign affairs elder whom I invited back at a great cost. How can I just send him away? Do you really think my money came from the wind?" Hearing Zui Tiange's plea, Yi Feng refused righteously. "Isn't your money from the wind? If not, why can you be so crazy and spend money endlessly? Also, you said that you paid a great price to invite my elder brother back, but why do I always feel that you brought him back by chance while you were squandering money?" Hearing Yi Feng's words, Zui Tiange was completely stunned. "Elder Tianqing, hurry up and take Zui Tiange down the mountain, and let him hurry up to rebuild the god-killing sect. After all, the god-killing sect is the first vassal force controlled by our Xinghuan palace, so the reconstruction of the god-killing sect is extremely important. You must keep a close eye on it." At this time, seeing Zui Tianqing holding a long stick also walked out of the dream hut, Yi Feng looked at him directly and reminded him. "Don't worry, young Master Yi. Tianqing will never let you down." After hearing Yi Feng's words, Zui Tianqing also patted his chest and promised, and then picked up Zui Tiange, who was kneeling on the ground, like picking up a puppy, and then quickly walked towards the mountain road. Ding! Randomly release a wasteful task. Please waste 1 trillion pieces of top-grade divine crystals, 100,000 barrels of white flame nether, dew, 100,000 barrels of heaven-devouring demon dragon blood, 1 million pieces of cloud wave poison stone, 100 million pieces of water cloud illusion crystal, 10 billion pieces of cold marrow jade golden pill, and waste. Ding! The time for this wasteful task is 3 days. When the task time is over, the reward will be calculated according to the situation of the items that have been spent. Reminder: if any kind of garbage is not spent in the specified amount, it will not be considered a failure. Ding! For this wasteful task, you can find someone to help you spend together. Reminder: if anyone hides even a little garbage, it will be judged as a mission failure in the end. When Zui Tianqing left with Zui Tiange, the voice of the system issuing the task rang in Yi Feng's mind. Fuck! Isn't this wasteful task a bit too fierce? The amount of garbage that needs to be wasted is extremely shocking. Yi Feng, who heard about the wasteful task, was also shocked. Let's not talk about anything else, just say 1 trillion pieces of top-grade divine crystals, that can directly kill a hegemonic force. Wait a minute. You can ask someone for help. In that case, is this random wasteful task a benefit given to me by the system? After all, if I rely on myself, even if I work hard to do random tasks, I am afraid that I can't complete a few in 3 days, and accordingly, the task rewards I get will be pitifully small. After recovering from his shock, Yi Feng suddenly had such a guess. System, host, this old man, if I give him the biggest benefit directly without my authority, then in these last 3 days, he might make some excessive demands on me. So, I might as well give him the benefits before he makes all kinds of excessive demands, so that he won't threaten me to call him daddy later. The other side. The only thing I need to pay attention to in this extremely crazy and wasteful mission is that the people who help me must be people I trust. Otherwise, if one person hides, the efforts of all the others will be in vain, and I won't be able to get any mission rewards in the end. If that's the case, I can only let them do it. This can be considered a test for them before I ascend. Thinking of this, Yi Feng had a plan, which was to mobilize all the people in Xinghuan Palace, including the 5 tigers at the foot of the mountain, Zui Tiange, Yaoqi Saint, and others. A moment later. Xinghuan Palace, Xinghuan Hall. Young Master Yi. Everyone is here. I even called back Brother Go and Brother Meng. At this time, Huashan, who was standing in the front, also stepped forward, then looked at Yi Feng and spoke. Everyone. I called you all here today because I have some very important things to tell you. Looking at the people and animals standing below, Yifeng said seriously. Very important things? Is young Master Yi going to squander his money again? Hearing what Yifeng said, the shit shoveler Sun Long, the housekeeper Ba Feng, the only palace disciple Shi Dachuan, the herder dragon tiger holy light tiger demon and other people and animals all looked at Yifeng. They really wanted to know what kind of crazy squandering behavior had called them all here. Chapter 908 Hundreds of God rings filled with wasteful items, everyone went crazy. First, in 3 days, I will ascend to the Chaos Realm, so the Star Soul Palace will be handed over to you. Second, before I ascend, I will test you. Anyone who passes the test will get a reward, and this reward can completely change your life. Third, when I leave the God Realm, you must also uphold the fine traditions of our Star Soul Palace. Wherever you can waste money, you must not be frugal. Fourth, in the Upper Realm, there is a Star Soul Holy Land, and the people in it are my people. Anyone who has the Star Soul Holy Land ascends to the God Realm and is included in the Star Soul Palace. Seeing that everyone was looking at him, Yifeng also spoke out with a serious face. What? There is a test? And if you can pass the test, the reward you get can completely change your life. Is it that exciting? I'm so envious. I, Zue Tiange, can be considered a peerless genius of the younger generation in the God Realm, but I can't even join the Star Soul Palace. But those who have just ascended from the Upper Realm can directly join the Star Soul Palace regardless of their qualifications. That's too happy. Although I knew there would be such a day. But what I didn't expect was that this day would come so soon. However, I will never let young Master Yi down. I will definitely manage the Star Soul Palace well. As Yifeng finished speaking, the crowd and the beasts began to discuss in a low voice. Some are concerned about the assessment. Some are concerned about the Star Soul Holy Land in the Upper Realm. Some are concerned about the future development of the Star Soul Palace. But why doesn't anyone care about me? You know, I'm about to ascend to the Chaos Realm. You can pretend to be reluctant, just for the sake of your intention. After hearing the discussion of the crowd, Yifeng's face gradually darkened. He really didn't expect that, among so many people and beasts, no one cared about his ascension. Ding! Host, you old man, what are you looking forward to? You know, you are not in the Star Soul Palace all day. It can be said that they have long been accustomed to the days without you, so you are going to ascend, they naturally won't have any big feelings. At this moment, the voice of the system suddenly rang from Yifeng's mind. Fuck. Yeah, how could I have forgotten about this? Hearing the system's reminder, Yifeng also revealed a bitter smile, and then directly said to the system, System, you see I have made so many sacrifices to ruin my family, so shouldn't you call me Dad at this time to comfort my wounded heart? System? I gave you all the benefits, but in the end, you still tried every means to make me call you Dad? Are you still a human being? Hey! System, you care about me the most. I didn't expect that you would abandon me at this time. Then what's the point of my ascending to the Chaos Realm? Finding that the system had no response for a long time, Yifeng also muttered to himself with helplessness. Ding! Dad, I may have to hibernate for the next 3 days to prepare for the upgrade of ascending to the Chaos Realm, so don't contact me if there is nothing important. Soon, the system's voice rang in Yifeng's mind. No way. Run away now? Are you so embarrassed? After hearing what the system said, Yifeng shook his head helplessly, and then took out hundreds of magic rings. What for? Why did young Master Yi take out so many magic rings? Could it be that those hundreds of magic rings were filled with the things he was going to spend this time on? Hiss. Thinking of this possibility, everyone couldn't help but take a breath of cold air. Although they all knew that Yifeng was very crazy about spending money, they really didn't expect that Yi Feng's behavior this time would be so crazy. Palace Master Hua. The things in these divine rings are the wasteful items needed for this test. And what you need to do is to waste the various treasures in these divine rings in various ways. However, I need to remind you that you only have 3 days, that is to say, in these 3 days, the more wasteful ways you have, the more treasures you will waste, and the higher the score will be. At this time, Yi Feng's voice suddenly sounded from the side, and his words directly confirmed everyone's bold guess. Gulp. Hearing Yi Feng's words, even Huashan, who followed Yi Feng the earliest, swallowed his saliva with his pupils constricted, and then asked in a trembling voice, "Young Master Yi, can I ask first, what are these divine rings containing?" Dare not look. At this time, Huashan really didn't dare to check the situation in the hundreds of divine rings, so he just wanted to know something from Yi Feng's mouth first, so as to be mentally prepared. It's nothing. Like the top-grade divine crystal, which is only 1 trillion pieces. Like the white flame dew we used to bathe the young dragon of the sky-devouring demon dragon, which is only 100,000 barrels. Like the water cloud crystal we used to build the dream hut, which is only 100 million pieces. Like. Hearing Huashan's question, Yi Feng also responded calmly. Stupid. After hearing Yi Feng's words, all the people and beasts were stunned. Especially Huashan, Sun Long, Ba Feng, the 5 tigers under the mountain, etc. Even though they had seen Yi Feng's crazy and wasteful behavior a long time ago, they were still scared this time, because this time's wasteful behavior was simply unprecedented and super wasteful behavior, not to mention their era. Even if it was placed in any previous era of the God realm, it would be extremely explosive. Brother! What the hell is going on with this palace gate? I feel so panicked now. At this time, Zui Tianqing, who had just arrived at the Xinghuan Palace, also asked Zui Tianga beside him with a trembling voice. Huh? Brother, this Xinghuan Palace is a palace gate that loses money, don't you know? Hearing Zui Tianqing's question, Zui Tianga also revealed a look of confusion. When he saw Zui Tianqing shaking his head, indicating that he really knew nothing, his face was instantly filled with black lines. He even wanted to yell, "You know nothing, but you come here to be the foreign affairs elder? Aren't you afraid that they will sell you out? Everyone. Time is tight and the task is heavy. Don't waste time here, take the magic ring and go out to spend money." Seeing that everyone was stunned and had no reaction for a long time, Yi Feng also reminded them loudly, and then said in his heart, "I will have a good rest in these 3 days, and then I will directly ascend to the Chaos Realm. I want to see how poor the people over there are." Chapter 909 Ready to ascend to the Chaos Realm. 3 days passed in the blink of an eye. Although I don't know how everyone and the beasts were ruining their family, these 3 days were definitely the most boring 3 days for Yi Feng. System. Something big happened. I seem to be sick. At this time, Yi Feng also shouted to the system anxiously. Ding. Host, you old fool, the system detects that your body is very healthy and there is no problem at all, so where does your illness come from? Soon, the voice of the system rang from Yi Feng's mind. System. I seem to have a disease of overwork. I really feel uncomfortable staying here for these 3 days. I can't wait to go out and find some fun. I don't want to let myself idle at all. And I used to be very lazy, so you have to take the main responsibility for my illness, so shouldn't you? Before Yi Feng finished speaking, the system interrupted him. Ding. Host, you old fool, don't want me to call you dad again, and then comfort your injured heart. I tell you, this time I will never compromise. I'm not going to let you call me dad. What I mean is, shouldn't you give me some single-player money-losing tasks, and then let me go out to have some fun to kill time? Are you thinking too much? After hearing what the system said, Yi Feng was stunned. He really didn't expect that the system would be so sensitive. System? Am I sensitive? how did I become like this? Don't you have any idea? Ding. The random spendthrift mission is over, and the spendthrift situation is being counted. Ding. The statistics are over. The completion rate of this spendthrift mission has reached 70%, and rewards are being distributed. Ding. Reward random breakthrough scroll * 10,000. At this moment, the system's reward prompt sounded in Yifeng's mind. Huh? The mission is over? Is it directly rewarded with 10,000 random breakthrough scrolls? Is the system so powerful? When Yifeng heard the system's reward prompt sound, a look of surprise appeared on his face. He really didn't expect that the reward for this super spendthrift mission would be so explosive. System. What is the specific spendthrift situation of everyone in this super spendthrift mission? How many people have reached the qualified standard? After being surprised, Yifeng asked the system directly. Ding. Host, in this wasteful mission, except for Guzi, Mengzi, Longzi, and Zhuzi, the other 4 are messing around. The others are very active and have all met the qualification standards. You can accept them all into the wasteful family. As Yifeng finished speaking, the system's voice rang in his mind. Oh. All of them have met the qualification standards. From this point of view, they are still fighting hard in this test. After knowing this situation, Yifeng also nodded with a smile. As for the 4 robber beasts, he didn't expect them to lose anything. It would be good if they didn't snatch back a bunch of things. Ding. Host, let them come back quickly. After taking them into the door of the loser, you will ascend to the Chaos Realm. At this time, the voice of the system sounded again in Yifeng's mind. An hour later. Young Master Yi. We are back. In these 3 days, we really anxiously brainstormed all kinds of fancy losers. It can be said that we broke our own hearts. When everyone came back, Huashan stepped forward and directly explained their situation. The others also looked at Yifeng. They didn't know whether they had passed Yifeng's test. It can be said that they were in a very uneasy mood now. Everyone. Congratulations, you all passed my test. And next, it's time for me to give you rewards. Now, everyone sit cross-legged, no matter what happens next, don't resist. After saying that, seeing that everyone and the beasts were already sitting cross-legged, Yifeng walked forward and branded the prodigal mark on them one by one. A moment later. Everyone. From now on, you are members of the prodigal family. After I leave the God realm, you must continue to carry forward the fine traditions of the prodigal sect. Because only by constantly prodigals can you continue to become stronger. And I will wait for you in the Chaos Realm. When everyone and the beasts had absorbed all the information about the prodigal sect, Yifeng looked at everyone and spoke. Young Master Yi. We will never let you down. Hearing Yifeng's words, everyone shouted with excitement. They never thought that Yifeng's true identity was such a terrifying leader of the prodigal sect, and after they became disciples of the prodigal sect, they had all kinds of incredible powers and endless wealth, which almost made them doubt their lives. It can be said that their lives have completely changed at this moment. Okay. You all go down first. Palace Master Hua, you stay. Afterwards, Yifeng asked everyone to leave first, leaving only Huashan behind. Master. What do you want? When everyone left the hall, Huashan looked at Yifeng respectfully and asked. Huashan. My master Luo Qianxue is currently cultivating in the upper realm. When she ascends to the God realm, you will give her the random breakthrough scroll in this God ring, let her break through to the peak of the 9th level of the God Tribulation realm, and then go to the Chaos realm to find me. If there are any remaining random breakthrough scrolls, you can distribute them at will. After handing a God ring to Huashan, Yifeng directly explained the situation. Master. Huashan knows. After taking the god ring, Huishan immediately responded. Boom! At this moment, a pressure from heaven and earth instantly enveloped the entire Xinghuan mountain, and a huge black gate as high as 100 feet slowly appeared from the torn space. Okay. I'm going to ascend to the Chaos Realm. You work hard to lose money here, I'll wait for you in the Chaos Realm. After saying that, Yi Feng directly broke through the roof of the hall, and then flew towards the Chaos Gate in the air. Farewell, Master. We will never let you down. Seeing Yi Feng flying towards the Chaos Gate, Huishan in the hall, Sun Long, Shi Duchuan, Ba Feng and others outside the hall all knelt on the ground and shouted seriously. Gone again. The master is gone again. As the four-legged number one sword dog in the heavens and the worlds, how can I not catch up with the master's pace? Seeing Yi Feng disappearing in the Chaos Gate, the little yellow dog also muttered to himself helplessly. Chapter 9-10 I was given the ultimate mission as soon as I arrived in the Chaos Realm. Brother dog. Although you have always behaved like a bastard in front of my lord. But I know that you have been working hard silently to keep up with my lord's pace. So, don't be discouraged, keep chasing. At this time, Yi Xiaojian's voice sounded from the side. Xiaojian. While enjoying the joy of robbery, start a new round of hellstyle training. The four of us must ascend to the Chaos Realm in the shortest possible time. After hearing Yi Xiaojian's words, the little yellow dog said his thoughts with a serious face. After hearing this, the blood-sucking mantis and the little gun dragon on the side trembled violently. It is no exaggeration to say that hellstyle training is definitely the biggest nightmare in their hearts. The flying pig, who didn't know what was going on, didn't know what he would experience next, even though his strength had reached the peak of the 9th level of the Divine Tribulation Realm. Chaos Realm. Ding. Congratulations to the host for successfully ascending to the Chaos Realm. The system is being upgraded. Ding. The system has been successfully upgraded. Ding. The ultimate mission is being issued. Because the world where the host is located has a big hole in the sky, causing the origin of the world to continue to dissipate. In order to save the world that is about to be destroyed, please spend as much as you can to obtain the Chaos Stone to repair the hole in the sky. When Yi Feng came to the Chaos Realm, the system's prompt sound rang in his mind one after another. I just came to the Chaos Realm, and I was directly issued the ultimate mission. Also, what the hell is a big hole in the sky? Hearing the system's prompt, Yi Feng also revealed a confused look. System. What's going on? Come out and explain it to me. Why am I a little confused now? Then, Yi Feng asked the system. Ding. Host. Whether it is the lower world, the upper world, the divine world or the chaotic world, they are actually in a big world. And now, there is a gap in this big world, so the origin of the world continues to dissipate, and this is also the reason why the chaotic world is poor. The concentration of the divine energy in the divine world is reduced, and the divine crystals continue to disappear. If this hole in the sky is not repaired in time, once the origin of the world dissipates, this big world will also go to destruction on its own. As Yi Feng's voice fell, the voice of the system rang directly from his mind. So that's it. No wonder you are so anxious to let me ascend to the chaotic world. After hearing the system's explanation, Yi Feng finally understood. Ding. Host. The system has been upgraded to the top level, and all permissions have been released. It can be said that from now on, you can do whatever you want in the Chaos Realm. You can get any treasure you want in the system, and you can spend it at will. However, if you want to get the reward of Chaos Heaven Repairing Stone, you can only get it when you complete random tasks, trigger wasteful behavior, and complete daily wasteful products. Then, the system's voice sounded again. Oh. That means, if I want to trigger wasteful behavior, then when I spend money, I have to control it within a reasonable range of wasteful behavior. If I don't want to trigger wasteful behavior, I can spend money without limit, and the system will not stop me. It all depends on my mood. Is that what you mean? Hearing the system's words, Yifeng also asked out loud. Ding. Host. You are right. For example, if you want to buy something and spend 1,000 top-grade chaos crystals, it is within the reasonable range of spending money and will trigger spending behavior. But if you want to spend 100 million top-grade chaos crystals to buy it, then do it according to your mood. The system will not dissuade you anymore. In short, it's whatever makes you happy. As Yifeng finished speaking, the system responded immediately. Interesting. This is very interesting. The system no longer has any restrictions, so I can spend money as I please. This feeling is really good. After understanding this situation, Yifeng also showed a touch of satisfaction. Wait a minute. System, you haven't told me how that big hole appeared. Also, since you have the Chaos Stone, why didn't the person who created you directly repair the hole in the sky, but asked me to save this world? At this moment, Yifeng suddenly thought of something, and then asked the system again. Ding. Host. Originally, you can know everything when you arrive in the Chaos Realm. But this is the only question that I can't answer you for the time being, because that person won't let me. So, only after you repair this hole in the sky, I can tell you the reason for this matter. Soon, the system's voice sounded in Yifeng's mind. That person won't let me? What can't I say? Hearing this, Yifeng shook his head helplessly, and then said directly, forget it, it won't take a few months anyway, I should be able to repair this hole in the sky, then we'll talk about it then. That's right. Since I have ascended to the Chaos Realm, the prodigal product refreshed today should be something from the Chaos Realm, let's see what it is first. Thinking of this, Yifeng checked the prodigal product refreshed today. Today's prodigal product, Tianchu Fu *100000 100,000. Tianchu Fu, a talisman unique to the Chaos Realm, which stores extremely pure Chaos Qi. Depending on the grade, the amount of Chaos Qi stored in it is also different. I just came to the Chaos Realm, and the prodigal product that refreshed on the first day was this rubbish? After checking the situation of the prodigal product refreshed today, Yifeng also revealed a look of confusion. After all, no matter how pure and how much chaotic energy is stored in this talisman, it is just chaotic energy that can be found everywhere. And if others want to get it, they can just absorb the chaotic energy between heaven and earth, and then temper it, can't they get it? Too rubbish. This prodigal product is really too rubbish. I don't even have the desire to be a prodigal. Forget it, let's go around in this forest first. Thinking of this, Yifeng wandered around in the forest where he was. As for whether he would encounter danger, he was not worried at all. Although his cultivation is very weak now, the system has no restrictions. Whether it is the 10 official prodigal guards or the tens of thousands of reserve prodigal guards, they can be called out to protect him at will. It can even be said that those members of the prodigal guard who have never come out are eager for Yifeng to get into danger.